everybody? Welcome to episode 92 of our Watford career mode, and today, some big old games. We've got Liverpool in the quarterfinal. We're going to be doing both legs, and then we have West Ham in the Premier League. We're in April. We are not very far away from the end of this series, and I am still enjoying this guy here. But let's take a look at the Premier League, because we are in a really good spot. As you can see, 10 points ahead of City, 9 points ahead of Arsenal with a game in hand, only 7 games to go. We're counting and trying to figure out when we can win the league if we keep on winning. But at first, obviously, we've got this big old game against Liverpool. We're going to make a few changes. We can bring Kent on, play on this left-hand side, and then we can bring Emre Can in here. Fabian can come onto the bench. McKennie and Grealish can come onto the bench as well. And everyone else is sort of ready to go. Max Aarons can't really play. Dest can, though. We can definitely play Dest. I think we're good. I think we are good to roll. So let's jump into this. A huge game here. Leg number 1 at home. We need to get a result here before we go to Anfield. Let's go. We win that there, we can. Here's Ismail Yassar racing forward now. Can we do something here? We've got men moving, and Jonathan David's made a good run. It's out wide here. Now here's Kent, the former Liverpool man, and he can slide that across. Brilliant! Oh, what a save! Goalkeeper was in the right spot at the right time for that. He has smashed that across goal. And he got there to meet it, but couldn't steer it into the net. Get this here. Here's Kent. Turns, finds Decore. A good spot. Emre Can. One more out wide. Here's Dest. Dest doing well. Nicely done. Can Dest cause a problem? Gets it across, and it's in the back of the net. It's Ismail Yassar with the goal. It's 1-0. 20 minutes gone, and we've taken the lead here in this round of 8 Champions League tie. A big old goal. The first goal in the tie. And Liverpool are going to have to do some chasing. That gets across, and that's just a good finish. But Ismail Yassar really moving around, doing well to get into that space, and that's just a good finish. Had to drag it across goal. Gets just away from Alisson, and it's a 1-0 lead. They're finally doing it now, and Hernandez is on it. And this is exactly what we were looking for. You just got to get the passes out, and it's a great touchdown. And Jonathan David forces a really good save out of Alisson. Very nicely done. It's a really good take and a really good hit. And a decent save there as well. And Kent recycle this. Decore. One more. Moving the ball around, and we do lose it. Emre Can back inside nicely, and Ismail Yassar's making that run. And here it is. Ismail Yassar, it's 2. He just runs inside the left back, or the left center back, whoever it may have been marking him. And he has found his second of the game. It's 2-0 just before halftime as well. And now Liverpool have it all to do. Liverpool are sick to death of us, really. Especially after that cup final, when we trounced them, and at the moment, the pace, it's causing them issues. Ismail Yassar with the finish, a lovely finish at that, and it's 2-0. Can we get this out wide? That's a lovely clip ball out there, and Sarr takes that down in stride, and look at him. He's just got the beating of this man on the left, and that's a good save, and it's headed just away. Can we win the header down? We can. Emre Can finds Jonathan David, who goes for goal, and it's just wide again. At the moment, Liverpool cannot deal with us on the right-hand side. Dest and Ismail Yassar just ripping them apart over there. Nicely done. Good football. Barco into space. Barco. Oh, around the goalkeeper, penalty. That pace is so quick. He didn't look like he'd get there. It looked like Alisson was going to be the one to get there. Now we have a penalty. Barco's first touch is to be brought down by Alisson and give us an opportunity to go 3-0 ahead. We're going to try and put it in this corner, assuming I can get my joystick over there. Hernandez to take. He takes it, and it's in the side netting. That's a great penalty. It's 3-0. And we are cruising against Liverpool again. We just love playing Liverpool. We love causing them problems. This is a brilliant finish, isn't it, from Hernandez? Look at that penalty. No chance whatsoever for Alisson, who bought down Barco. There's no hope. That's a great penalty from him. It's 3-0 here on 60 minutes. Nicely done, though. He wins it back. And now we race forward. Can he get that ball in? He can. Hernandez in the bottom corner. I thought that got saved, but that one won't be. It's 4-0, and we are on the verge of striking the killer blow already. I'm not going to say it just yet. We do have to go to Anfield, which is no easy feat, but 4-0 here at Vicarage Road. This is a great ball in from Barco. Perfect, and this is a great finish. Right into that bottom corner. Lovely goal. It's 4-0. And Liverpool, they don't want to, they just want to see the back of us. They've had enough of Watford. Emre Can racing forward. Can we possibly grab another? It's Hernandez in on goal. And Hernandez, can he grab another? It's a good save. Oh, that would have been nice. A fifth. We got to still be taking our chances. That gets taken down and cleared away. And a Liverpool team that looks nothing like the old team. I mean, these are some good players here. Benjamin Mendes, Zielinski's good, Tielemans is good, and they're all good in game. But it's a huge, huge gulfing class between this Liverpool team and the Liverpool team that this starts with. And we're 4 years into this save, 5 maybe. It's a huge, huge, huge difference. Milan drew 2-2 at home to Barca. Barcelona go in to the camp now with a bit of an advantage. Nicely done. All right, so here we go. We've got West Ham. If we can keep on winning, we can get closer and closer to the title here. A win here would at minimum mean a 10-point gap with 6 games to go. We'd only need 8 points or 9, depending on goal difference. That's crazy, but we got to keep on winning. So let's jump into it. West Ham, Watford. Who are we going to change out here? Ismaila Sarr can have a rest. De La Vega can start. Moise Kean can start. I'm going to change out left back. Yeah, we'll bring Max Aarons in. And we'll move Hakimi over. And I want to play Benitez. So we're going to roll with Benitez and Badiashile. So let's jump into it. A big game here. West Ham, Watford. Let's go. Lovely little back heel here, and he finds Fabian. And here comes Fabian now, racing forward. And can we do something with it? Fabian's still holding on. He finds his man, Ziyech. Does well to cut inside as well. And Ziyech, oh, it's a good save. A really good save there. That looked like a goal for a moment. Dragged it onto his right foot. Couldn't quite beat the goalkeeper, though, but a really good run from Fabian, and then a really good run from Ziyech as well. Up this wing. It's a nice turn back inside from Vinicius, and look at that touch from Vinicius. Brilliantly done from the winger. Cuts it back, and Ziyech, oh, it's blocked. Oh, big opportunity there. It gets cleared to Fabian. Slips out. Nicely done. Lovely football, and then torn away. A couple of decent opportunities so far. Fabian, can we carve another one here? Keane does well. That's lovely football. Great touch from Vinicius, who turns back inside. Oh, it's a good save. Can we get the header on? Ziyech does, and it's in the back of the net. And there it is, the breakthrough, 1-0. And Ziyech with the goal. He's actually managed to get up and get that head on. I didn't think he'd be able to, but he's done well to do it. Vinicius did well to turn, has a shot, is blocked, is saved, and he got up almost ahead of the goalkeeper. You feel the goalkeeper could be coming out and punching that. And it's not the strongest of headers, but it finds its way across the line. Oh, it's just gone by him, hasn't it? And almost a pick set there by Vinicius to keep the ball going over the line. It's 1-0 on 17 minutes. Ziyech, can you get that out there? Not quite, but De La Vega's going to fall onto this, and Moise Kean's making the run through the middle, and here comes Moise Kean. And Moise Kean, can he grab us a second? It's tried to finish it near post, and it's Moise Kean who does well to hold on to that, actually. De La Vega tried to back heel, and it's cleared away. Not a ton of opportunities so far. Not a ton of real proper clear-cut ones as we get toward the half. Nice win there by Max Aarons, and Max Aarons races forward. Trying to look for that space. Can he get that across? He can. Lovely take, and it's a brilliant takedown, and it's almost finished off. That was so well done by Moise Kean there to take that ball down as Vinicius has it nicked off him. That was so well done to get that to, I believe it was Ziyech he played it to. Very, very well done. That's going to be slipped forward into a good space. Cullen's going to get onto it. Clips it into a good spot. We can't get the header on, and oof. West Ham go close. That was a really good attempt for what it was. That looked like Andy Robertson for a minute. It's a double take and take a look at it, but pretty close, that header. Good effort. De La Vega trying to toy with Diallo a little bit. Already gotten a yellow card out of him. It's back to De La Vega. Cuts inside now. Has it blocked, but he's still going to manage to keep a hold of it. And Barco, lovely little turn from him. He sneaks into space. And Barco, oh, what a save. Oh, he was almost brought down as well. Very close to a penalty. It didn't happen, and then that's a really good save. And here's Barco now. Can we recycle this? Max Aarons plays it forward. Nicely done. Finds Barco again. And Barco causing problems. And Barco, oh, that's cleared off the line. That beat the goalkeeper and hit that defender there. It had to have. It looked like it did. Oh, God, we're getting close to a second. You can just feel it. And Barco, I've accidentally hit that. But Barco's the one who is the catalyst. And he has another one saved. And Barco is just... He's such a weapon. You just feel that every time he's on the pitch late in games, he is going to score or create something. And at the moment, that's what it feels like. Heavy touch there. One more. Can we clip that out wide? We can. Here's Max Aarons. Looking for something, and he can clip it back post. And here's Barco! Oh, it's wide. Oh, goalie didn't move or anything. Gotta find the back of the net. 5 shots. 5 decent opportunities, you would think, for Barco so far. A corner to West Ham, and they take Haller off. A very weird time to do that. But as they try and find an equalizer, it goes all the way through, and it's De La Feu who collects this. And can he get by Cullen? He can get by Cullen. And De La Feu racing forward as we look to counter here and seal this game up. It's Moise Kean, and that's Moise Kean. He's held on to it. Can he get it across? Not quite. A minute to go. As West Ham look for a late equalizer, that would be very, very harsh on us. Gets pushed out wide. Diallo's on it. They got to get it up the pitch. 2 minutes of added time. Diallo, he does get it to him. Fornals. They're moving the ball pretty well here, West Ham. It's clipped into a decent space. Can we get there? We just do. Can we get it out? We can, and that's it. Game over. A 1-0. A tough one here at the new stadium, but we do get away with the 3 points. A big 3 points as we push toward that title. A big, big win. Manchester United haven't played. City aren't on this list here. It's getting down to it, folks. It's getting down to it. We'll check the table after this Liverpool game. But we've also got this game, of course, as we can look to move into the semi-finals. We have a lot of Liverpool. We're playing Liverpool twice today, and we drew Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, and we drew them in the FA Cup. Round of 8, I believe it is. So, I mean, we've played Liverpool as often, almost as much as we can. If it would have been the Carabao Cup semi-final, that would have been the max you could even be drawn against a single team. It's 2 in the league, 2 in the Champions League, and then 2 more in the Cup. So we're going to play Liverpool 6 times this year, which is an absurd number. But we've done pretty well against them. We seem to be their little bogey team. Well, we're not really a bogey team at the top of the table. We're a proper good team, but we've been tearing them apart, and they've been barely in most of our games. But we have a huge lead here. Going into the second leg, you feel an away goal will really kill this off at 4-0 already. Let's jump into it. Liverpool, Watford, second leg. Let's go. Kept in play. Hakimi gets it forward. Here's Sarr in space out here. He slipped that in. He can. Lovely football here, and Sarr is once again in, and it's early here, and it's Ismail Sarr forcing a really good save out of Alisson, and once again, Sarr is causing Liverpool tons of problems. He's been causing them problems all year long as Militao tries to take that down. Can't find anything, but it seems that their left-sided defense is rather slow. Robertson's not over there anymore. It's Mendy, and Mendy cannot keep up with that pace. He just cannot. And Sarr... There are very few center backs in the game who could probably keep up, if any. And it's causing problems, and so is Vinicius here. And Vinicius, oh, you've got to finish that, lad. That's a really good opportunity again. An away goal, as we said, they'd need 6. You feel Liverpool can't do that with this, I don't know, with this side, with this lineup. Maybe a lineup of old, but not this one. That's a really poor effort from Alisson, isn't it? Can we slip it into Hernandez? Hernandez does well to get that. Oh, he's almost finished it as well. Almost made Alisson pay for that ridiculously awful goal kick. It wasn't a goal kick. He was just kicking it after picking it up. But either way, dreadful. Nicely done, Fabian Decore. Lovely football here. Brilliant stuff, this. And here's Vinicius in space, and Vinicius cuts back, goes for goal, it's blocked, still has it. One more, finds Decore on the edge of the box, and it forces a decent save out of Alisson there. Tried to go from distance. We're at 0-0 here, but, you know, Liverpool still need 4. And we've been the one pushing. Nicely done by Liverpool here. Milik on it. Turns nicely, gets into space. Oh, he's actually managed to get all the way through. It's 1-0 to Liverpool, and just before halftime, they grab it. Milik with the goal, and he gets lucky, man. We get a foot on that. It just falls right back to him, but he makes no mistake on the finish. He turns him there, then he cuts out, and it's just a bit unlucky. We get a foot on it. It taps back inside. Milik making no mistake after getting through. It's a good finish from him. And as halftime comes, it's 1-0 to Liverpool. They need 3 more to level it up, but didn't want to concede first. Back in there, nicely done. One more, Fabian. Can he clip that forward? He can. That's a great ball from Fabian. That's what you pay for. And Sarr gets away. It's a penalty. And now we have a chance from the spot, and it's Mendy we were talking about. He cannot deal with Sarr. Brings him down, and now from the penalty spot, we have an opportunity to put this game out of Liverpool's reach. He's going to go for the corner. And he hits it, and he's hit the post. Oh, God. A huge opportunity to kill this tie off. And we hit the post. Alisson went the wrong way as well. It's clipped in. Can we get the header on? It's headed down, and oh, a massive opportunity at an empty net. Trent was the only one on the line, but Hernandez... Oh, what a very strange header. Tried to put it in a tight angle, I guess. Misheaded it. Can't find the back of the net. Sarr on it here. Can he slip it through to Hernandez? He can, and that's a good ball out wide. And we slip that across. Brilliant football, this. And that's it. Tie over. And a beautiful move to end this Champions League tie. And we're going to move into the semifinals. This is brilliant. That's a great pass. And it's just cleared along the middle there. And it's a tap in at the back post. Ziyech, the new man, smashing it in. No chance for Alisson whatsoever. 1-1 on the day. And that is that. It's a dreadful touch by Mendy. And there's Hernandez. Can he be released through the middle? He can. And Vinicius being played out there. And he's going to get to it. Slips it back. Brilliant. 2. What a goal. Another brilliant counterattack. Ziyech, who I tried to take off just a moment ago. He'll be taken off his last action to grab a second goal of the game. And I imagine people would be heading for the exits, if not after the first goal. That is a lovely move. Torn apart at the back. And another empty net for Ziyech to smash into. 2-1 on the day. Brilliant. Played forward brilliantly. Back inside here. Jonathan David's on it. He slipped this into the middle. He can. And Getson Fernandez is running into space. And Jetson Fernandez cuts back. Just loses him. 3. And Liverpool, as they bring men forward, are starting to leave huge gaps on the break. Getson Fernandez taking advantage of it this time. It's a lovely, lovely goal. Once again, Alisson just shaking his head. Look at that. He's just lost him there. Mendy again. He's dreadful in this game. We've been ripping him apart all game long. 3-1. Out to Sarr. Nicely done. Oh, can't quite get it forward, but we managed to nick it back. And here's Sarr now. Running at Van Dijk, and he gets away. And Sarr's going to go for a goal at a near post and forces a decent save out of Alisson. And with 2 minutes to go, that will be that of another comprehensive victory over Liverpool, though they were chasing when we were scoring our goals, to be fair. But, you know, the first leg has really done it for us. Shaqiri, look at him bouncing the ball around, has moved us into the next round. The semi-final coming our way. Barcelona were 1-0 ahead at halftime, which I can assume means that they're probably going to go into the next round. Milan would have to win the second half of that game 2-0. It'd be tough at the Camp Nou, but Camp Nou, I never get that right. Whatever it may be. It's a odd name, but Sarr's snipping into space. Can we grab a fourth? Up cross goal. 4. And Liverpool torn apart once again. Hit for 4. The last 3 times we've played Liverpool, we've hit them for 4, 4, and 7. In the Champions League quarterfinal 2 legs and a final of the Carabao Cup, we have hit them for 15 goals in 3 games. Absurd stuff. It's a good finish. Really well done by Sarr, of course. But 4-1, and we move into the semi-final of the Champions League as our race for the quadruple really heats up. We're in a pretty good spot. Obviously, still in all competitions. In the semi-final here, as Barcelona do go through against Milan. So yeah, in the semi-final of the Champions League, in the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and 10 points ahead in the Premier League. A quadruple is genuine here. Atletico Madrid go through, Dortmund go through, we go through, and Barca. Some tough teams. Some tough teams still here. And it's going to take a lot. Next episode will be that Leicester game to start. And I believe it'll also be Stoke. But let's take a look. Yeah, it will be Stoke. So next episode will be Stoke and Leicester as we chase the Premier League. Theoretically, 10 points. No, we can't win it next. Well, we can win it next time, but not if we win both games. So it is Barcelona we are going to get in the semi-final. And then the final 2 on the other side would be Atletico Madrid and Dortmund. So we are going to get Barcelona. It's going to be very, very tough. But next episode will be Leicester and Stoke. And then that episode after that will be the semi-final of the FA Cup. Oh, it's actually the semi-final, actually, yeah. Semi-final of the FA Cup, and then Barca in the semi-final of the Champions League, and then the Premier League game against Arsenal. Crazy, crazy stuff, guys. But I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.